team. About 3 juniors, a couple of seniors, but they're learning a new system under a new coach. What do you see from them so far?
Well, I think in addition to the new coach, who obviously is a proven winner and has done a great job, you had the inconsistency with some guys out as well, some injuries, some sickness, lack of practice time. I think that has played a big role in maybe them not getting to where they want to be at this particular point. But over the last 3 games, you're starting to see them play much better, play more cohesive, and do a lot of other things well. So I really believe that at this early point, still in the league play, this is a team that's really going to play well the rest of the way.
You got the big center that's going to be a problem there, too.
Well, he's just kind of getting back. In the last couple of games, he's done some good things, but he is obviously a load in there, and he's got a nice touch around the basket. He's an excellent passer as well. So he really forces you to make a decision if you're going to double down on him or if you're going to try to guard him man-to-man just with one guy.
Where on your list of concerns is starting better first half tomorrow night?
Well, you can't start much worse than we have. Even though in the Clemson game, it wasn't like we didn't start well. We didn't shoot the ball. Or no, we never got shots up because we turned the ball over.
Right.
But defensively, we were very good early. They were 5 of 20 in their first 20 shots.
Right.
So in terms of the energy level and the intensity level on defense and rebounding was excellent. Again, you have to put all of it together, though, to be successful. And we didn't handle their pressure very well to begin with. So getting off to a better start, taking some quality shots, working the clock, making sure we get good possessions offensively, and playing that same type of defense that we started the Clemson game with will obviously put us in a much better position. We have not, due to different reasons, maybe started the games as well as you would like. But the guys have shown some resiliency in most of those games. But it would be nice not to have such a bad start or put yourself in such a difficult position early.
Is getting Glenn the ball more, having him play more of a point role in the first half, is that an option? Or?
Well, we just felt that their point of pickup and their pressure with an additional guy that could handle the ball and kind of share the duties would help us, and it did help us. But we couldn't go to that in the first half due to the foul trouble, and when you have both those guys out, now Pierre, who's done a workman's type effort and all, had to play extended minutes, and so that put us in a difficult situation, just due to the fact that now you're really limited in your ball handling. You really only have one guy out there that can handle the ball like that, and so I was hoping that we would have responded a little better, but unfortunately we didn't.
I would imagine until, like you were saying the other day, until your bigs start producing more or your guards start handling better, you're just going to see more and more of that until you find a solution.
Exactly. Early in the year, because of the performance of the bigs and our ability to throw the ball inside to relieve that pressure, that helped us out quite a bit. VCU game comes to mind in that. So we both groups have to continue to improve.
The freshman Larkin is another one of those quick guards that's giving you some problems this year. What have you seen from him?
Well, I think you hit a good point. Defensively, we have not just man-to-man guarded the ball as well as we need to guard the ball. And that will be a challenge in this game because they create a lot of different things off the bounce, and Larkin is one of them. And so, the one thing is, we can't get overextended. We need to make sure that we're shrinking the court and keeping our chest in front of the ball. And on some of the ball screen coverages, you can't always just blame the guard. The big guy has to help on that, and then the other 3 guys have to be involved in that coverage as well. And there's been times where we've defended the ball extremely well, but over the last couple of weeks, we have not done as good a job of just, your point of attack in terms of, sometimes it's just personal pride. This guy is not going by me. And we got to get better at that.
Not so much personnel, but is there a similarity with new coaches, kind of feeling out the staff, kind of feeling out what the teams or what the coaches want to do with teams?
Yeah, I think there's always that process of understanding what the players can give you and what you're asking them to give. Different situations, maybe a little more veteran team at Miami and so forth. But again, different points of emphasis. I think Miami in the past was more of a zone team, a lot of 2-3 zone, trying to use their length and quickness in the zone. And Jim is a much more of a man-to-man coach. And sometimes without practice time, either due to scheduling, multiple games in short periods of time, sickness, he had a couple guys sick, you don't have that continuity in practice where one day builds upon the next, where you're going to see that steady progress.
When you have a guy like Saturday, like Glenn did, having a hot hand, do you just tell the guys in the huddle, let's just keep getting him the ball, or is that just the team just saying, let's just feed it to him?
Well, the one thing that he did well too is whenever he was double teamed or they helped out, he made some really good passes as well. You know, Mufon hits a 3. Brandon's 1-3 that he hit was off a driving kick. You know, you just want to make sure that he's making quality plays, and sometimes that means shoot it. We did run some specials for him and got him some open looks. We executed a couple of those exceptionally well at the end of the game. A baseline out of bounds comes to mind where we got him a wide open look. And we just, you know, we need to continue to develop that and get better at that.